hello, my friend. Welcome to Magic Monday. Hello, welcome to Magic Monday. Danie C. Muniz here. Excited to be with you for another beautiful opportunity to reset. To reset. That is what these Magic Mondays are all about. They are all about you stepping into your best version, taking a few moments every single week to root down and to align your energy so that you can be your fullest expression, step into your energetic expression, manifestation. The things that we desire, things that we want do not come just from the how. They don't come just from the having the vision of what it is that we want. It comes from in the being. And that being is tapping into what is here, what is already here, that in many cases we are just out of alignment with, we are just disconnected from. We have, blocked in some way, shape, or form simply because of the external world in what we have experienced, right? And something that somebody said to us maybe as a kid, or an experience we had as a child, or the way that somebody interacted with us that caused these ideas and these beliefs, which shut down our connection to the magic that is inside of us. And so these Magic Mondays are all about returning to our own magic, to our own being, so that we can fully show up in that expression. And so, what we are going to do today, as we do in every single one of these Magic Mondays, is ground in, root in to our energy. We're going to bring our energy back. We are also going to do our daily somatic breathwork practice to release anything that may have come up over the past few days, or anything that we're feeling maybe in the current moment that you want to let go and you want to release. This is a somatic breathwork practice for you to just let go, to make space, to call in whatever it is, whether that's what you're going to do in this week ahead, or whether that's something that you're calling in, whatever that is for you, my friend. And finally, we always receive a message, and we always want to take that message and see how it is resonating with us for this week. And so this is a divine channeled message from the guardians of the Akashic Records. I am an Akashic Records practitioner. I do work with the guardians in everything that I do. And so there is always a message that I ask, what wants to come through. And in this particular week, we got the angels, the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. This is by Doreen Virtue. It's quite an older deck. I love this deck. I use it every so often. But the messages are simple. And every time I pull a card, it's usually in alignment with something that's already kind of been coming through. And when I asked for it today, I got it while we were in that countdown to this actual video. And it had started to come through earlier in the shower, because that tends to happen, right? And then as I sat down and started to allow the things to start to come through, I wasn't sure in which direction this was going. And then I pulled our card and I was like, oh, here we go. So take a deep breath, my friend, with me. And close your eyes. And I want you to just think of the thing that you have been desiring to do, the thing that you have been wanting. Maybe you're doubting or you're not sure of, you have questions around, maybe there's a hesitancy, whatever that is, my friend. I want you to just bring that into your consciousness right now. Bring it forward. Take a nice deep breath in. One more time. Whatever it is that you've been thinking, that you've been wondering about, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you far indeed. Take a nice deep breath in. This is our message from the Guardians this week. Go for it. The angels are telling you, go for it. Your guides are telling you, go for it. They have been working with you on this situation, every single piece of it, every moment until now. And they are continuing. They don't stop. They don't stop working on something. They're always working on something. There's always, right, a connection you'll meet, a person you connect with, an opportunity that opens up. I have been I told my friends this on Sunday. We were driving out to Austin. I live about 40 minutes outside of Austin. And we were talking, and I told them, something that I have been really, really focusing on is, I feel there's something quite not in alignment for me, and I can't figure out what it is. And as much as I'm listening and I'm following the guidance, I'm still like, there's something there, right? I can feel it. And so I started saying this affirmation and stepping into this belief that I am open and available for whatever it is that is aligned, where I get to use my gifts and talents with ease, where I get to use my gifts and talents with ease, and I am handsomely rewarded for that. Now, part of me hears that and thinks like, well, you're already doing that, Danie. That's already what you got here. And absolutely, I would 100% agree. And I also know that there's more. There's absolutely more. And I'm working on my own capacity to receive more. And so I also know that by me doing that, by me allowing myself to open up to other opportunities are showing up. Opportunities for me to go to this event this past weekend, opportunities for me to work in different ways, opportunities for me to work with different people in different capacities that I may be working right now. And in some ways, what I am doing already right now. And so it's taking the next step. I can tell you that in my experience, I might not have the clarity of what my next step is. I might not know the how. I might not know whether this thing's going to work out or not. I am in the middle of considering whether to postpone the launch of my astrology course for a couple weeks or to go through with it and do it next week. If you did not know, I am working on I've been wanting to put an astrology course out, an astrology course based specifically for self-mastery. Yes, you're going to learn how to do your chart. Yes, you're going to learn how to read a chart. You're going to learn what all the zodiac signs are, the basics of a chart. Absolutely. You're going to learn that. My goal, though, is for you to learn more about yourself, for you to take it deeper than just knowing what your moon sign is, knowing that your Venus is, making a trine over to Mars, and it is it's in a grand trine, and it is you know I don't know. I can go on different things. It's in the eighth house in Scorpio with, there's just so much language around astrology. It's a foreign language, let me just tell you. That's what it feels like sometimes. But the really beautiful thing is that there's so much information in there. Just by knowing the simple thing that Mars being in your second house and in the zodiac sign of Capricorn says a whole lot. And if it is making this trine over to Venus in the eighth house, that tells a whole lot about money, relationships, your value. And so I want you to learn that. I don't want you to learn that it's making this connection, it's doing this thing, it's in this house, it's in this way. I want you to know how to understand yourself better and how to work with that. Not use it as an excuse. Well, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Leo. So I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. No, 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 no. I want you to understand what it means to be a Leo. I want you to understand what it means to have a Scorpio rising. I want you to understand that so you understand yourself. You understand who you are at the deepest, corest part of you before people told you who to be, before you took on these beliefs from other people. That is what I want from the course. And I'm stepping into, am I ready to share that? And do I need some more time to prepare for that? And then I also get this card today that says, go for it, right? Go for it. So, okay, does that mean I postpone it? Or does that mean I take a step forward? Well, here's what I know. When I take a step forward, whether that is in postponing it or whether that is in moving forward with it, I'm going to learn some valuable information. If I postpone it and I realize, okay, I'm postponing it until this date so that I can do these things, great. That means that maybe I have more time, I have more space, and I'm able to create it even better, right? That's a possibility. I also know that can also create more procrastination for me, more doubt for me putting it off longer and longer and longer. Either way, I'm learning some very valuable information. If I choose to go forward with it, right? If I choose to take the next step and go forward with it, and I go forward with it, and it's short, I don't have a long, track here. And so there's a lot of rushing and pushing. And that tends to be my MO. That tends to be my pattern, right? Which is a very self-sabotaging pattern, if I'm completely honest about it. It's a very self-sabotaging pattern, and I'm aware of it, right? Which is why the hesitancy to push it back and to not push it back. When I push forward with this thing, I am going to gain some information. I'm going to say, oh, well, there goes that pattern again. Okay. I'm also going to know, like, what did I do to approach this differently? Did I, or did I not? It gives me an opportunity to step into what was actually going on this time from the decision of making the course, of actually stepping forward to it, to putting it on this date. Was that a rush decision? Did I already put myself up for potential, what I'm going to put in quotations, failure, because I don't really believe in failure anymore. I believe in feedback. When I take a step forward, I'm going to learn something. I'm going to be able to realize, this delay in this thing, right, is serving me or it's not. I'm going to learn maybe a deeper pattern that needs to come forward. There might be in the delay some clarity around a piece that I might be missing. There's also, if I take the step forward, I'm in action and things are going to be revealed to me. My friend, when you take a step forward, when you go for whatever the thing is that you want, Marie Forleo says it best, everything is figure outable. We figure it out. We always figure it out. You would not be here today if you did not figure it out. You will figure it out. No matter what it is, no matter how hard, no matter how the fear, false evidence appearing real, is, you will figure it out. Same with me right now. As I think about this astrology course, I will figure it out. If I decide to postpone it a couple of weeks, there's something I'm going to learn in there. If I decide to go forward with it, there's something I'm going to learn in there. I've already, by doing this, by recognizing this, my thought to you is to be aware, to be conscious of your decisions, conscious of what it is that you're doing. Am I not making this decision because I'm afraid? Because I'm afraid that I can't handle the consequences of that decision, that I'm not capable of doing the thing, right? That often comes up. I don't want to take this step because I need money, right? That's a big one I always hear. I think I need money, or I think I need to have clarity, or I think I need to know the how of how to do the thing. What's behind all of that is, can I trust myself? Can I trust that I'll be able to go through this shift, this change, whatever it is? And that would be the thing that, my friend, I'd ask you to take a moment to look at, to allow yourself to step out of, and maybe step into the version of you who can do it, who has already done it, who's done it probably multiple times. Can you remember that person, that version of you? All right, my friend, let's go ahead and get into our grounding today for our breath work. I'm going to go ahead and bring up our screen. So I'm going to invite you to just take a nice deep breath in, settle in for a moment. And just breathe nice and easy. Just letting it go. Let's do that again. And let it go. And one more time. And allow your roots, your grounding core, to drop down into Mother Earth. Feel yourself coming more and more present to this moment, to this time, to this place right here, right now. Calling in all aspects of you, your mental body, your physical body, your spiritual body, your emotional body, your inner child, and your ego. Bring them here, bring them present. And we've got some rainbow moonstone wanting to come in. Some rainbow moonstone. So I want you to sense, feel, or imagine that crystalline energy coming through your roots, your grounding cord coming up through the bottoms of your feet, into your energy field, into your center column, your chakra system, your middle pillar, all the way up through you, beginning to clear and cleanse out your energy. Any gunk you may have picked up from other people, from social media, from TV, from conversations, or even just simply being out and about, somebody dropping their stuff on you. Return to sender. Or if you don't feel like returning it back, you can send it down into Mother Earth, where she can transmute and transform that energy. We've also got some blue lace agate that's going to come in. Blue lace agate. It's going to come through and it's going to start to seal your aura, repairing any cracks, any holes, any tears. Just going to seal that up so we can make sure that our energy is staying with us. It's not leaking out. So you might sense, feel, or imagine a light blue, baby blue color around you, feeling that auric field. And as you take another nice deep breath in, I want you to move your attention to the top of your head, to your crown. We're going to open up that crown chakra, connecting in with the divine, with God, with creation, the universe, source. Feeling your divine channel opening. As above, so below, as within, so without. The divine light connects us all. We call upon the guides, the guardians, the angels. We call upon God our Father, the great I am, the divine source, creation, universe. And we ask for your guidance this week. Our spirit team, we ask for your guidance, your support, your protection as we move through this week, as we go for it, as we take the steps forward, allowing us to see the possibilities, the opportunities that are always around us, the clarity that is always around us. Take a nice deep breath in. We call upon the divine council, the four guardians at the watchtowers, the four archangels, Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, and Uriel. We call upon the four elements, earth, air, fire, water, and the four directions, east, south, west, north. And we ask for your guidance, your support. Be within our thoughts, our words, and ideas. Help us to swiftly, easily make the decisions that are for our greatest and highest good. Protect our path, protect our surroundings, protect our homes, protect our hearts. We call upon our spirit animals, any totems, elementals that are wanting to come through to work with us today, this week. Feel their unique magic here now, ready to work with you. Taking a nice deep breath in, letting it go. Doing that once again and letting it go. And as you connect into the things that you are taking a step forward in this week, anything that is in your way, anything that is blocking you, we're going to take this time right now to let it go, using your breath to clear it out, to make space for what is for you. So take a nice deep breath in and let it go. All right, shift that breathing in through the mouth, out through the mouth, deep into the belly, 360 degrees. Here we go. Finding your own rhythm, my friend. Keep going. You got this. Clearing it out, making space. Halfway there, almost done. Keep going. Let it all out. Let it go. Consciously, unconsciously, release. What wants to move through you? What are you done with? Beautiful, my friend. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Once again, let it go. And on this next one, biggest breath you've taken so far today, holding it at the top. And connecting in. With your spirit team, God our Father, the great I am. What message do they want to share with you right now about taking this next step forward? When you are ready to release that breath, let it go. And feel that message land within your energy field, within your mind, within your heart, within your body. What do you know to be true about this? As we shift our breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, slowing it down and feeling it more. What do you know to be true about yourself? About the version of you who goes for it? What does it feel like to go for it? To trust yourself, what shifts now that you know, going for it, taking that step, and trusting yourself gives you feedback, helping you shift, tweak as needed, and opening up to greater possibility. Everything is working out. Everything is for you. Feel that. Trust that. Allow that, my friend. And take a nice deep breath in, letting it go, seeing, feeling, experiencing yourself, taking that step forward, going for it. One more deep breath in, letting it all go. Beginning to feel what it feels like having taken that step forward, having gone for it, and all the possibilities that have now opened up for you on your path as the angels are guiding you, as your spirit team is directing you. Knowing you are so much further than you've realized. What are you doing now? And as we begin to wrap up our time together, my friend, I invite you to take one step forward. One step forward towards whatever it is that you are ready for. Whether you have the clarity, whether you know the how, be the version of you who trusts themselves, who steps forward, who ignites the magic within them. My friend, it's yours. Take one more nice deep breath in together and let it go. My friend, what you desire is on the other side of going for it, of taking that next step. Until next time, my friend, I invite you to take that step. Let me know what it is you're doing. Let me know in the chat. I want to hear from you. What is the one step you're taking? What are you moving forward with? And with that, my friend, until next time, I invite you to keep taking those deep breaths, to align your energy, to root down, and to remember to keep shining your unique light.